Put your Bobby Bones on.
Bobby Bones, y'all.
All right, big news from Eddie. We've been waiting on this for weeks. He finally has his passport.
Guys,
He's getting it out of his bag.
it's in.
This has become such a bit.
No, it's not a bit.
I mean, we don't.
Look at this. My passport's here. I am legal.
No.
No,
Wait.
you've been legal.
No,
dude.
you're
Oh,
already
what do you
legal.
mean?
That's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
really the
yeah.
term to use,
Oh.
especially now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
that's
that
not
seems
the
really-
term.
Well,
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah, no,
Well,
I know. You
legally
have
American.
been. Yeah, no, you have.
No, I'm American citizen.
You
yeah,
have
but,
that even before.
But this is amazing. This means I can go anywhere in the world, dude.
Well, some places you have to be cleared a little more than others. Can I see your picture?
Yeah. Here. What are all the papers in there?
They stamp.
So I only have like 22 papers. That mean I can only go to 22 countries?
Dude, you look like you're up to no good in your picture.
Oh, dude, I know. I look like
Yeah.
I'm shocked they gave it to me. Like
Because of your picture?
Oh, dude, I look like criminal.
He's up to no good.
I wouldn't let me leave the country.
I know him, and still I'm like, do I?
But that's because they say don't smile, and I've got like this weird, evil, like
They don't let you smile.
half smile going.
Yeah. Congratulations. We could have gone 7 places by now. But you can go on the cruise.
Oh yeah, I already gave Scuba my info for the cruise, which is crazy because like the timing was nuts. I had just gotten this, and then he asked for my passport number, and I'm like, dude, I got it.
We're all going on a cruise. Scuba, are there any rooms left for listeners?
There are some, yes. Yeah, they go to topshelfcountrycruise.com, or what is it, Morgan? Topshelfcruise.com? Something like that? Yeah.
Oh, wait, which-
TopShelfCountryCruise.com.
Country cruise?
Country.
Yeah, Crunchy Croc. Crook and Chase.
TopShelfCountryCruise.com.
Yeah.
All right. Let's Tuesday reviews day. Let's finish it up. I went. Amy went. Let's go to Movie Mike. He watches stuff. What'd you watch?
I watched the new Julia Roberts movie. It's called After the Hunt.
Never heard of it.
It's about, she's like a professor at Yale. Her protege accuses another teacher of assault. She's friends with that teacher, so she's like, who do I believe here?
Theater or streaming?
Theater.
What's
Okay.
it called?
After the Hunt.
Oh, after that?
I think it would have been better if it was based on a true story.
So you want that to happen to somebody?
Well, just because, like, it,
You want someone to be assaulted.
It's like, hey man, yeah, I hear you.
just because it would have felt like, it felt like there was no purpose to it. Like, the story was interesting, but the way the movie was made was so dry and boring. The whole time I was watching it, I thought, man, Eddie would hate this movie because there's so much dialogue.
Yeah, I don't like dialogue.
Oh, I didn't like talking.
Nah, man, I like action.
He needs stuff blowing up. Or
What was that movie Oppenheimer? Like it's about a bomb, and they barely showed the bomb.
yeah, I
That's
think
dumb.
it was about really leading up to the bomb, the decisions being made if we should use a bomb.
Yep. Bunch of talking.
What'd you give it,
I gave it 2.5 out of 5 scandals.
Eddie?
Nah, man, I'm watching a bunch of stuff, and I haven't finished Task yet, so I'll finish that tonight. But like, I want to review Nashville 911, but I can't because it just started.
Also, is that even a reviewable show?
It's a TV show,
Aren't all those shows like corny?
dude. This one's so corny.
Oh, it is?
It's so corny.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like that one I had to watch, Sydney.
Australia, CSI Australia.
Whatever. It was
Sydney.
so bad.
I feel like anything on a network that they're putting on is for like 70-year-olds, and it's super corny.
Yeah, but I don't even know why 70-year-olds want to watch something that corny.
So why are you watching it?
Because it's Nashville, and I wanted to see.
You want to see if your house made it?
I feel like they hung out here for about a week and they did all the stereotypes on the first episode. I haven't seen the second one
Like
yet.
what? Like,
Everything. The first one's like one of those what do you call the taverns?
Pedal
The
tavern.
Pedal taverns. That tips over.
Murder on a
911
pedal
call.
tavern.
Yeah, that they go
oh,
to the main.
Leanne Rimes is in it?
Yeah, she's one of the main characters.
How's her acting?
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad. In the first episode.
You've only watched one episode though.
Yeah, the second one dropped yesterday, but I haven't watched it
It
yet.
doesn't get better.
You saw it?
I guess if you know it's bad, if you know what you're going into.
It's a show, if you want something so ridiculous that you laugh at, it's entertaining.
But
Kane Brown-
do they know it's ridiculous?
They
Like, is
have
it-
to, because the Kane Brown episode, it's like a tornado comes at this
Oh,
venue.
dude, it's hilarious.
And it takes forever for the tornado to get there. They're like, it's going to be here in 2 minutes. 10 minutes later, tornado still hasn't hit.
Why is Kane in that episode?
Oh, he's at a sin, right?
He's playing the show when the tornado comes in, and it knocks
So he doesn't
the
like
stage
save
over.
people. He's playing himself as a performer.
Yeah, and he's like, "Get down, everyone!"
Yeah.
And then they treat him like crap a little bit because he's the superstar, and they're like, "You got to get under there," and they move. He's like, "Oh, okay," and like they kind of treat him like everyone else. Which
For
is
the
weird.
record, I'll take a role if they want to throw me a real one, obviously. But
oh yeah,
but that sounds pretty corny.
Yeah.
I think that they'll come our way at some
Wait,
point.
I'm looking at
Our
little clips
way.
of this, and I feel like I'd like it.
I think you would. It's so corny. Like there's a part where a little girl gets taken up in the sky with her kite because of the tornado. Like it's stupid.
What?
Yeah, it's so stupid.
She's in the air for like 5 minutes, and they're trying to get her down.
Because her kite blew her in the air?
Yeah,
And they're like, we don't know what to do. They're like, all right.
She's able to hold on.
Yeah.
A young girl is able to have such grip on a string.
Correct.
And the string doesn't break because
Nah,
my kites
man.
always break.
And then she's floating up there, and the 911
You
operator's
got to be
like,
kidding. This is not a scene on a show.
It
it's
is.
a scene.
Where a kite blows a girl. Because I would think if a kite blew me, it didn't matter what time. Oh, a kite's not blowing me. But if a kite's blowing me up into the air, right? It would slip out of my hand. Or even like 5 feet in, I would go like, oh, yeah, this fall's going to hurt a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and let go now.
How high was she, Mike?
Like 10, 15 feet.
Yeah, 15 feet.
Hey,
And
just let go, kid. You're 15 feet up. That's it.
But the dad's on the phone with the 911
no,
operator. and
get under her, Dad. Let go.
And she just stays there the whole time
What?
rotating.
Guys, you're
Forever,
lying.
dude.
There is
Forever.
no show they're presenting as real.
That scene is the only reason I watched the show.
There's
I was
no
like, it looks so
way.
ridiculous. I have to see what happens.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. And Brad Paisley's wife is the dispatcher.
Kimberly Williams
Yeah.
Paisley.
She has the best setup. All she does is sit in a room by herself and take 911 calls. I feel like that's so easy for her to shoot.
And the firefighter, she's a songwriter.
Yeah, I did see a thing where like the people that are saving folks are also songwriters.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
I was
That's
like,
cool.
I was like, that's so freaking cliche.
One of the dudes like a fashion influencer.
Is he the really cute one?
I don't know.
I'm still on
Not
their
sure.
Instagram. I feel
I
like it
can't
looks
believe there's
good.
a kid blown up in the air by a kite and they won't let go.
Do you want to watch it now?
Yes.
No, I just want to see that scene.
Okay.
Guys,
somewhere
I
in the
will
middle.
totally watch
just
this.
so I can like justify the fact that that really
The
happened.
Bachelorette girls get saved by a stripper who's dressed as a firefighter, and then they're like, "Oh, he's a real firefighter."
The firefighters come up, the real ones, and they're just like, well, who's that guy? And he's like, well, I'm not a real firefighter. I'm a dancer.
Well, maybe you should be a firefighter.
And then he,
So
he
does he
joins the
join?
force.
Becomes a firefighter.
No way.
Yeah, dude. See, I think you'd like it.
This is like the worst show ever that might end up being good because it's so bad. It's like when you watch a movie that's so bad for that, and you're like, well, I kind of enjoyed the experience of the movie being so, everything about it being wrong.
I mean, that's the formula, right, Mike? I mean,
But do old people watch it and go, oh, this is good and real?
I think so. If you like just watch the dialogue itself is so like boiled down to nothing
Yeah.
that I think is just something that you have on and you enjoy. You take it for what it is.
Ooh, the stripper firefighter, they call him Captain Smoke Show.
and he was outside just having a smoke break when he saw the
Oh.
pedal tavern tip over.
And he left his fire stuff on. As
Oh,
he,
yeah, he still had his suspenders and his helmet.
He didn't
from
take
the
his helmet
dance.
off.
No, man. So the girls thought he was a real firefighter,
Of course.
but he wasn't. He was a dancer.
I don't know. I'm intrigued and disgusted at the same time.
I did see the role that you offered to Lunchbox.
You did?
The guy at the strip club.
Yeah.
Like the fan.
Oh,
or I
that
guess
was-
the one guy in the female strip club.
Oh yeah.
He got a line in. It could have been Lunchbox.
Yeah, I had to pass on that one. Sometimes you have to have more.
No, they wanted you a smoke show.
Oh, I'd have done that.
Can you imagine?
Smoke show.
They have Lunchbox playing a character where everybody's supposed to be like, yeah, that guy's really hot. It's him in suspenders and a big hat. And they're like, smoke show. Yeah, I was dancing.
But they did use the local weather girl.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of local
So that's what I'm
stuff.
saying. I think they're gonna call our number soon.
Not
Why do you keep
after
saying R?
this.
Why do you keep saying R?
Like I feel like for one scene they're gonna be like, so on the Bobby Bones show, and then they cut to us in the studio, and then somebody like,
I don't do that. I get asked to do that a lot. I don't do that.
Oh, you say no to him?
Yeah, a lot.
We should check with us first.
No.
I mean, really, hey,
No,
that would
no.
be huge for our numbers.
I get a lot of that. Hey, can we come and you be the
Oh, and you turn that
a
down?
lot. Yeah,
Oh,
Why?
because I don't want to do that.
Oh.
First of all, they come in, and I just have bad experiences with it. They come in. I've done it a couple of times, doing a radio thing as myself, and I shoot for like 2 hours, and they use about 1.6 seconds of it, or they cut it, and it's just me being a DJ. Hey, everybody, coming at you. Here we go. This is the new one here, and I'm like, I don't want to be on TV enough to, one, give that many hours a day, make no money, and then also they cut it. They don't use it at all, and also I don't want to be a DJ.
yeah.
I found myself getting offended. I was listening to a podcast. They were talking about me on this podcast, and they weren't saying anything bad, but they were like, "Yeah, he's like literally one of the biggest DJs in the world," and I'm like, "I'm not a DJ. That's the one thing I'm not. I'm not a freaking DJ.
What's the word they should use? Personality?
I don't care what you do. I don't care what you use. I'm not. I don't
It's not
play
DJ.
music. There's a little bit of music that plays. I don't pick it. It doesn't matter if there's music to play. Sometimes we don't play music. I have nothing to do with the music. DJs walk and talk up songs, you know."
Mm-hmm.
But they were being so complimentary. And they were like, yeah, he's massive. It's like the biggest DJ. And I'm like, oh, screw you guys. I start a beef. So, yeah. All right, well, Morgan, anything you want to review?
Yeah, I finished Task. I did finish the final. I guess that's it. There's no more Task.
It is a limited series.
Oh.
Yeah, because they tied a nice bow on it, and it's over. We were both really sad when we were watching it. So
Rate it.
4 out of 5. I would give
Only
it.
4 out of 5?
Yeah, you'll see. I'm not
Oh.
gonna say anything
No.
else. I'm not gonna say anything else.
What does that mean?
Yeah, 4 out of 5. I give
You'll
it 4 out of
see.
5. Bags of money.
Okay.
And then I did also watch Rainmaker, which I feel like everybody would really like.
What's that about?
It's based on a John Grisham novel.
Oh, yeah,
the
it's a book.
author. And it's very Suits-esque. Like it's this young lawyer who comes in and he ends up having a really big case and fighting against this big firm. And I love it. That one I give 4.5 out of 5 needles. That one's on Peacock.
Needles.
Yeah.
Like drug needles?
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Lunchbox.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what. That flight to L.A. is long.
It
And
sucks, yeah.
I watched Casino,
The movie?
the movie. Man, it was awesome.
I watched that a long time ago. I liked it.
It was really good.
And I don't like that type of stuff. I don't like the
mobster
Godfather, Yeah, I don't gangster stuff. Yeah, not really my thing, but yeah, I like that.
Yeah, and it's based on a true story and everything. It was really entertaining. I give it 4 out of 5 sports bets. I mean, it was awesome.
Yeah, that's cool.
Very entertaining.
All
And it
those
took out the
guys are
whole-
in it like, hey, you talking to me?
Joe
all,
Pesci.
all those guys are in it, right?
Yes, all of them.
De Niro.
Yep.
Yeah. That's cool. All right, Tuesday Reviews Day. Hey, Raymundo, we rarely check with you. It's always like, yeah, we watched Open Deck Season 9. Nothing wrong with that. But do you have anything?
Finished Big Brother. Pretty bad season.
That's what Lunchbox said.
Terrible.
They had a great cast, but I just feared that the people with great personalities were too outgoing to start the season, and they all got voted out. And so then we were left with blah, a bunch of floaters. And the floaters are never going to carry a season because they don't make big moves.
Hate floaters. I've been doing a series because, and man, I'm telling you, it's been at times, I won't say hard, but like a little cringy. I've been doing a series, watching back and commenting on all my dances from Dancing with the Stars because that show has popped ratings-wise like it hasn't in the past 5 or 6 years. It's killing right now. And so it's very exciting to see. And so I did one video where I was literally just calling out Hilaria Baldwin because she was like, I got bullied off the show. And I'm like, no, you don't get bullied off the show. You can get bullied because I got bullied. But you don't get bullied off the show. You just don't get enough votes for you that allows you to stay. And that hit 1 million streams, like views like that. And I was like, dang, do people want? And then I realized, oh, it's an all-time high because ratings are high for that show. And so I started going through watching each of my dances and commenting on them while I'm watching. And I'm like stopping and telling stories. And so each video is like 5 minutes long. And I've done 3 so far. It's over at Bobby Bones channel, which is where I do all my Bobby casts. And it's I get it. I get why I won. But also I get it why people didn't like that I won. Like both. Because I had no clue. I tried really hard. And I just finished, because the first one I fell down at the end, because it was the first time I'd ever finished it. And I put a little clip of that on my Instagram. The second one was a slow dance. I ended up flossing, and that's when Sharna wanted to kill me for hours. But it was really the biggest breakthrough in our relationship because I think we understood each other way more after that incident. Because I didn't.
Flossing like a dance move.
Yeah, good point.
Which was big at the time.
Yeah.
Very big.
It was like 6'7" back then.
Yeah, totally.
It was
Same
that.
deal.
It was that. And then the third one that I did was we did a magic trick during the dance, and the company was like, "Hey,
that was cool.
The magic company was like, don't mess the trick up because people will then know how we do the trick." Because they were like, and I screwed the trick up on the show, and I didn't really talk about it at the time because I didn't want to like get in trouble, but I do reference it in the video. I messed up the magic trick, and you can see how the magic is done if you look close enough, and you can see everybody scurrying behind us as we're doing the dance, as I messed up the magic trick. So I'm doing this series, and it's doing pretty well. But it's tough to watch because I'm clueless. I can tell why people that didn't know who I was liked me because it looks like I love what I'm doing, even though I have no idea what I'm doing. It looks like I attack it vigorously, unlike anybody I've ever seen attack that show, and so that's cool. But also, I did not know how to dance, and I was really not messing up a lot. I just didn't have remotely proper form. So if you were a massive fan of the show, you're like, well, this guy's going to for sure go home early because he doesn't even know how to hold frame. And then the fact that I kept staying. And then also I'm just kind of like reliving the fact that I did not think I was going to I never thought I was going home, but I never thought I was going to last. I was just existing week to week because it was so hard. I was surviving. But we're doing that. I did record one yesterday. It was the first dance that I did where I thought, I'm getting better. You can tell that I've spent a month training at this and I'm starting to actually get better. And it was the first time I got good scores. But I could see growth. And it's weird. It's kind of weird to look back at yourself and be proud of it. And I'm in that place now where I'm a little cringe, but I'm also a little proud. But we're only like 4 or 5 dances into it. So it's weird to look back at. I never watched them back. I just got beat up so bad by that fan base. And I don't care about that because people don't talk bad about people that don't matter. And so that's always my mindset, even with the show. Like, there's always people, detractors, haters, people that don't agree, but people don't talk bad about people who don't matter. And so I get that, but that doesn't mean I have to also like get in that. Like, I don't want to be any part of that mix. Yeah. So yeah, it's been crazy to do, but you guys can check the series out if you want. But it's definitely odd to watch back. I've been to a couple live shows. I went when Lauren Elena went on to support her. Maybe that's the only one that I went to that I wasn't in.
Yeah.
It's a long trip, man. Like Lunchbox says.
LA.
Yeah.
It's a long
way out there, man.
It is a long flight. I've been to LA like 800 times since then. But yeah, so there's that. I did have Danae Hayes on the Bobbycast. She's on today. Interesting. She got roofied recently. And
Well, that's scary.
well, yeah, so she talked about how a fan roofied her at a bar.
Whoa.
And then she had to go to the doctor. She's in another town. And she's like blacked out, so sick. And then she got recognized by the doctor when she was in for treatment.
After a show in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, and spent $8,000 in a ER in Hattiesburg, and the doctor, while I'm physically, I feel like I'm dying on the bed, he walks in and he goes, "I hear you're a comedian," and I'm like, "Mm-hmm." And he says, "Tell me something funny," and I was like, "Unbelievable."
Anyway, that was it. She was a Division I college softball player, won national championship at Alabama, which is crazy. And she talked about that. I brought it up because I think she is the best athlete that I know. I'm talking about, I know pro athletes. I think she's the best, like overall athlete that I know. And we talked about that.
Athletics has always come extremely easy for me. I can move my body like how I want to move it, whether it's wakeboarding or golfing or softball. I just have a lot of control over my body. I think I had 4 ESPN top 10 plays on defense. So that's
crazy.
That's my claim to fame. When people look at my stats at Alabama, it doesn't tell the full story because I would like for them to pencil in 4 ESPN top 10 plays. That'd be really nice because then they see a 270 hitter at the plate and I'm like, ugh.
So top 10 means of all sports of any day. Baseball, football, basketball. She had 4 of those in her career, which is, wild. She then talked about her parents sending her to conversion therapy when she was a kid, like to take the gay out of her, which is crazy. Here, listen to this.
He would always say, because I remember this because he said it every single time, it was one-on-one therapy with me and this guy. And he would say, "Danae, it is not a sin to think about robbing the bank, but it is a sin to rob it." And as an 8-year-old or 9, 10, however old I was in second grade, I can remember being so confused because I was like, what did my parents tell him? I don't want to be a bank robber. What is he talking about? I don't want to rob a bank. I like girls.
And we talked about that for a while, but her parents sent her to conversion therapy at 8 years old. I don't care if you go to conversion therapy at 2 or 17 or 58. That ain't working. That ain't a thing. But it was crazy. Her stories are crazy. The episode is up. She crushed it. She has 3 million followers on TikTok. To hear the full episode, go and search for the Bobbycast, wherever you listen to podcasts, or on iHeartRadio. But we played golf together, just her and I one day. And most times when I play golf with a female golfer, there are female tees, the red tees. And where I get in trouble is I don't play with many female golfers, so you have to like stop at the red tee. I always forget and just keep driving past the red tees. With her, she was like, "No, I don't play from the red tees. I play from the blues." And so we both played from like the back tees.
So it didn't matter that you forgot to stop.
No, she played the men's tees.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, and then she beat me.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. Not that she beat me. I get beat all the time. But it's a really good one. Check out the Bobbycast. It is up today. All right, let's go around the room. Stories. Amy.
So Jennifer Lawrence was talking about this story of a time. I guess she's got a movie coming up soon with Robert Pattinson. So they're being covered, like stories about them. And he stopped by her apartment one day, or her place, after she was having a girls' night. And he was like, I'm hungry. Do you have any food? But she had just thrown everything away. So while he was in the bathroom, she kind of like dug food out of the trash and then put it out. And he started eating it. And then he was like, do you have any more? I'm still hungry. And she's like, I do, but it's in the trash. And he went into the trash and got more and kept eating. So I guess.
I think the rule is if it's still in the canister in the trash, you can eat it.
Yeah.
I got no problem with that.
For sure.
If my wife's like, yeah, I just threw away something like sausage.
Yeah.
But it's still in the box and hasn't touched anything else. It's not in the trash. The box has touched the trash. I'm not licking the box.
Right.
But I'm going to get the food out of the box. I have no problem with
Which
that.
I think that's why when he was in the bathroom, she pulled it out of the trash and was like, yeah, this food is totally fine. But I don't think he got the heads up about it being in the trash until he wanted more. And then he had no problem digging in the trash for more. But then I just thought, how would you feel if you came by
I'd probably eat
and
before
you were
I got
in the
there.
bathroom and then I served you food from the trash?
You wouldn't do that.
I'm not. I
wouldn't
get
do
why
that.
Jennifer Lawrence did it. Like you
Yeah,
said, it
I'm
didn't touch the trash.
She's like a stinky, crazy actor, though. You wouldn't do that for me.
Yeah. True. But you're like, I love how you're like, I'd eat before I come. I think he just popped by because he was working
I wouldn't pop by.
close.
That's the thing. I don't pop by people's houses either.
I love how you're like so literal about
I
it.
never go pop by.
You're like, don't be ridiculous.
You know what the worst thing is? A pop by. I hate a pop by. Nobody.
I grew up with pop buys.
So did I.
Like
And
that was a thing.
At a time back in the day.
But
It was
why?
a thing. No
I
pop
know.
buys.
I was thinking about this the other day about how
I'm in the middle of something.
when we were talking about neighbors and popping by, but like friends, like you wouldn't just pop by.
I don't do a pop by. I would do a text. I'm nearby.
I know, but what happened? Like what
Yeah,
changed?
what happened there? Because it was so normal.
Technology evolved to the point that we could give people a warning if we were close and coming over.
But do we need the warning?
Yes, don't pop by.
Why? But
No-
like, why is
nobody
that?
needs
It
to pop
makes
by.
it so.
If
I
you
don't
know
like
if
that
you know you're
blanket
coming to
statement.
my house, if you know you're coming to my house and you have my number, you can give me a 5 to 7 minute heads up.
Okay, yes.
I might be in the bath. I don't want to get out of the bath.
Okay, for you.
You want to
but-
join me, everybody? You want to hop in the bath with me?
There were also times where we'd ring the doorbell and nobody answered. And we'd be like, well, we're not popping
Well, I
by.
would do that. I would lay down under the couch and be like,
You're
till they leave.
hiding?
Yes.
Even if it was like, you would hide if it was one of us popping
You
by.
would text me before you came
Well,
by.
yeah, I mean,
And you couldn't get in the gate, let's be honest. I
That's
wouldn't
true.
open it.
Yep.
Well,
Nobody pops
what
by.
about the code?
He changed it.
For this story, I've changed the code.
Okay. Oh, well.
Not a big pop by guy. I'm not popping by on anybody ever. Because I don't want them to be inconvenienced. Or they're in the middle of something and all of a sudden here I am at the door like, hey.
But if it's like a real friendship, is it annoying? Like, I don't get it.
If it's a real friendship, you kind of don't, it doesn't matter if they're annoyed or not.
Right.
So there's got to be a reason I'm popping by. I would just text, if there's a real friendship, I would text you before I pop by.
I mean, I guess though, like, as our real friendship, like, we get it. You definitely don't want pop bys. But like,
Nor
in
am I
general,
going to pop by.
No, yeah.
I would never pop by your houses. I would give you a text heads up if I was near your house or thinking about coming. Hey, I'm thinking about popping by. Send.
Mm-hmm.
Are you there? Are you available? I would never just knock on the door.
What
and pop
percentage
by.
of people do you think out there are like anti Popeyes?
Oh, not many. I think I'm alone.
Okay.
I think it's all of us who don't think Home Alone's a Christmas movie. We are all the same people who are like anti pop by at all times.
I don't know. I don't think you're alone. I think that society's changed so much that pop by is so rare.
Yeah, I
now.
think pop bys are not as normal anymore.
But I agree with that. They're not as normal.
So then
but
you're
I
not
think
alone
most people
now.
would like them.
But let's bring it back.
Now that it's not normal, though, we don't want them.
Are you part of we?
Yeah.
You don't want Popeyes?
No. If somebody rings my doorbell, I'm like, who is it?
Exactly. But what if it's
But it would
somebody
be
that
so
you like?
fun if it was a friend.
would
Like
not.
just.
Wait,
I'm taking
you're
a bath.
You're
Why are you?
anti-Popeye?
Why are you coming to my door? I'm taking a bath.
Because I was driving by.
Yeah.
No, when you drive by, you tell my wife, "Hey, can you hear me honk?" And then you show up late to a work event.
Oh gosh.
my God.
Oh.
Okay, I'll gotta go there.
We went from
Okay.
Popeye to
Right,
Right.
Eddie, what's your
Trust
story?
me, I'm not
Oh,
popping
I got
by.
a good one. I got a good one.
All
Oh,
right,
great.
Please God, have a
Yeah,
good
yeah, I
one.
gotta go, I gotta go.
If it's another terrible one,
This
That
guy.
was not terrible.
No,
his
my
was
last
terrible
one.
yesterday.
Oh, I
Dang.
thought
Trigger
wow.
warning.
Hey,
Whoa.
whoa. Sorry,
Listen.
I was just trying to talk about eating food out of the trash.
Go ahead.
There was a guy in Japan who was out for a run, got attacked by 2 black bears. I guess they're called Asiatic bears in Japan. Well, he wrestled them. Dude, it's crazy. So he said the one bear kind of stood back, but one was like running towards him. And so he was like, do I run away or do I act bigger than him? So he decided to like fight back and be like, roar. And the bear was like, nope, I want to fight then. So the bear attacked him, almost ripped his arm off, took a chunk of his hip off, but they wrestled for about 5 minutes and he finally got loose.
And there were 2 bears?
2 bears.
The
Only
other one didn't jump in?
No, it was one-on-one.
Dude, that's fair. That's integrity in a fight.
Good.
Yeah, he had a phone. He was recording it. The other bear for TikTok.
That's funny. That's funny. I'm looking at the bear. It's a pretty big bear.
Yeah.
If that's the actual bear. This may not even be the actual bear.
I don't think
It's a type of bear.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't
give you
think
an
it's-
idea.
He said
I didn't know if they interviewed him after the fight. Bear, how'd you feel about that?
He did say that the bear was about his size. So he says a pretty even match.
Then my understanding is if it was a very, very, very small bear, because if I were to fight a bear and I were to get hurt, I'd be like, I think it was huge. I would lie about how big the bear
Right.
was. I think it was a monster.
Yeah.
So it's probably a cub. Probably a little cub.
But I thought it was weird though, because don't they say you're supposed to stand up to the black bear? In this case, he
Well,
did
I
stand
think-
up.
We
Yeah,
had
you-
those didn't we have the sayings?
Yeah.
If it's brown, lay
Hit the
down?
ground.
I don't
And
remember
if it's
though.
black, strike back.
No.
Nope.
Black bears.
Black bears are whack.
Black bears are from where I grew up. Black bears ain't gonna do anything to you.
Well, this was a black bear.
Unless it's hurt or hungry or threatened. So, and that also could be a different kind of black bear because it's in another part of the country.
Japan, yeah.
Yeah, in America, black bear, they ain't trying to get in your business unless something's wrong with them. They're good. You're good. We had black bears, not everywhere, but we had enough. There are not brown bears. Grizzly bears, I think it's if you see a grizzly bear, you're dead.
Yeah.
It doesn't even rhyme.
It's just
It doesn't even
over.
rhyme. It's just you're dead. Game over. Grizzly bear game.
You're
Freaking
done.
Yeah, but what
over.
are we supposed to do?
Lay down. Grizzly
Yeah.
bear, lay down because your funeral.
Okay, if it's brown, lay down.
Hold on. So what were you gonna do?
If it's black, you
No
can't-
flack.
No, you can fight back, but there's no need because they're really not gonna do much to you, unless again they're hurt. If it's brown, don't even try to fight it because one, it's gonna be faster than you and it's gonna kill you. They're mean bears. And if it's white, good night because you're done.
Oh, those are the polar
Those are
bears.
polar bears. And first of all, why are you out in the snow when there could be like,
Right. Why are you in Antarctica?
Yes, exactly. Is there a reason you're in Poland right now? So, yeah, that's crazy. All right, Morgan.
Okay, so maybe I don't know a whole lot about this, but I was reading up on Mark David Chapman, the guy who killed John Lennon, and he was talking to the parole board recently and like shared why
He's still alive.
He's
he
still
did it.
alive?
Yeah.
Wow.
hmm
He's 70 years old.
Yeah, and so he was talking to the parole board and saying the reason he wanted to do it was for him and like himself alone. He just wanted fame. He was a nobody and he wanted to have fame, and he realized like I don't have to die and I can be
Wow.
and that was
That's like a
his
Travis
reason.
Tritt song.
I don't
I
want
want
to
to be somebody someday. And you know what? In a morbid way, that's what happened.
Yeah, but you know what? Mark David Chapman, we don't remember you.
No, but we
Your
do.
name.
Well, now the further away we get from it, he's 70. But yeah, no, I mean, he definitely has a place in history.
God, that was so crazy because, yeah, John Lennon was just coming home.
Well, and he apparently had like meant to do it a month before that and it didn't work out. And then like he said he like knew in his heart he still had to do it. And so he went back, met him, got a signature from him.
Correct. Earlier that
and
day.
then killed him. I didn't know any of that.
No,
story.
so it was earlier in the day. John Lennon was leaving his apartment, and he saw him out there, and he took pictures with him, and signed whatever he wanted, like a record or something. And John Lennon left, and then when he came back, he was still there this time to shoot him.
What?
Just
Yeah.
wild.
Your point, your story is the point proven.
But Mark, what's
his
name?
It's a famous story though, and
I know.
he got famous from doing that terrible thing.
So he was a Beatles fan?
He was a fan.
Massive fan.
Loved
Yeah.
him. Loved John Lennon.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, he also, I guess, claimed that he was inspired by the character Holden in The Catcher in the Rye.
He had that book with him, I think, at
Yeah.
the time.
Obviously, he was not mentally able to process whatever was happening within himself.
And he was married, I believe, and his wife even knew that he was going to go meet John Lennon, like all that. Didn't know he was going to kill him, but
What was it like on the news when you were watching it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't alive then.
Do you remember where you,
You were
when
alive.
You
It was
found out?
1980.
No,
So you were alive.
I was. It was 1980.
I think so.
No,
Mike, will you fact check that?
I recently saw a documentary on it.
Got it.
I wasn't alive when that
I
happened.
bet you were
That's
alive when
wild.
what year was it?
December 8th, 1980.
Okay, I was alive.
You were alive.
I
So what
went-
was it like? What was the news like? Did Tom Brokaw come on? This just in.
Cronkite at the time.
I got it.
So really, you could just walk up to John Lennon's house? Like,
It was an apartment in the city.
Different time. People just popping by.
wow.
He just had a pop by at John Lennon's. That's why I don't like pop bys.
That is
Back to pop.
crazy.
You never know. You never know who's gonna be popping by.
No, I mean there was a guard there and everything. John Lennon was just like, let me just go say hi to him.
But where was the guard when he got home?
He was there. He was there. I mean,
And
that's
the
why he
guard
got
ju-
arrested. He shot him and then got arrested. He didn't flee or anything.
And the guard just let that guy sit there all day?
Well, yeah, because he
Well,
said fans were always outside.
And also,
Oh.
it's public property outside on the street.
This is the first time I ever heard the story.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's why we don't do pop bys.
and that's why.
And that's why. That's right. Lunchbox.
There was a woman in D.C. She is suing her neighbor to stop smoking weed at his house because the weed smell is coming into her house and she hates the smell and it makes her sick. So she went to court and she won. The neighbor has to stop smoking weed in his house.
Is it legal there?
Yeah, I guess so. He said, I enjoy weed. And they said, her enjoying her home is more important than you enjoying your weed.
So where is it? D.C.
Yeah.
Will you look at that up, Mike? It's weird to think that weed would be illegal in D.C.
I'm pretty sure it is.
How do you know?
It's legal
When
there,
I,
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's the weirdest thing that federally it's not, but yet it is there.
In the most federal of places.
Exactly, yeah, which tells you it should be federally legal.
Thank you, Scuba.
You're welcome.
Marijuana is
we
legal
know where
for
you stand, man.
recreational use in
Yeah, I'm
Washington,
for it,
D.C., but
yeah.
there is no licensed commercial
I'm
retail
not scared
market
to tell you.
for adults. I don't know. So what if I wanted to make pie?
Weed pie?
No, just pie in my house, and it put out a big smell, so I didn't like it. So I can't now make pie.
Pie smells good.
But it doesn't matter. Some people think weed smells good. I'm just saying.
No one thinks
Who?
weed
No,
smells
weed smells good, guys.
Nuh-uh.
Smells like a
yeah.
skunk.
You guys are missing what's happening here.
oh.
We're talking about just generally a smell that people could agree or disagree on if it's a good smell or not. So if I was like, man, all they're doing is making lots of pies. I don't like rhubarb. Take it to court. They have to stop making pies.
I don't know, maybe.
Oh, man, weed smells bad, dude.
Pie.
But that's not the point. The point isn't it smells good or bad because
Pie
it can smell
It's
good to
isn't-
people
it's
too.
any smell is basically what he's saying, and that's
I get
kind of
it.
true. Like,
Just
what-
pie's not
what-
as controversial.
I'm
No.
surprised that you can do something, but it shouldn't be about what's controversial or not. In the court of law. It shouldn't be about that because it is legal, so it doesn't matter if it's controversial. That's why I said it's legal.
I wonder if you can take that to court.
Well, they did, right?
No, yours. My neighbor bakes pies all the time.
It would
and
have
I can't
to go to
stand it.
It can be anything. It can be farts. All they do is fart and it
Right.
comes into my house.
Right.
So
That's true, though. What about gasoline? You guys like gasoline? The way
Yeah.
that smells?
No.
And that's it. That's interesting. You
well,
say
it's
yeah.
the same thing.
It's the exact same thing.
And what about lawn clippings? Nope.
Do you guys listen? You ever listen to podcasts when you go to sleep?
No.
I do. I listen. That's all. Every night when I go to sleep, I listen to a podcast. And last night, I spent the first part of the night in my bed in my bedroom, and then I got up. Didn't want to keep my wife awake. She's pregnant. But I had an AirPod in, and I got up because I was shaking the bed because I was laughing so hard. I just think that there's a new, I don't know. They were talking about, this podcast was listened to. They were like, get in the game, man. Because they were talking about watching a game. And the other guy thought he said, get in the game, man. And I could not stop laughing. I could not stop laughing.
That's funny.
Right?
Get in the oh.
Get in the game, man.
It was like, yeah, get in the game, man.
That's like Black Purse.
Yes. And he was like, get in the game, man. And he was like, no, get in the game, man. And I couldn't stop laughing. I got out of bed and went upstairs.
Oh, that's funny.
Because that was making me keep my wife awake. Because they were talking about getting the game, man.
What podcast?
Mostly sports. Brandon Walker, Mark Titus. Yeah, I was laughing so hard. That's it. I do have a plastic surgery story I want to talk about. A woman spent $200,000 on 400 plastic surgeries. Is that even your body anymore? Wow. Haven't you just replaced your whole body with basically?
Yeah.
It's like the boat.
400?
Yeah.
Does she just have a ton of money, or is she in this?
A woman went viral after revealing she'd spent $210,000 on 400 cosmetic procedures over the past 15 years. And so, yeah.
She looks.
Forehead, fat grafting, ear reshaping, double eyelid surgery, nose jobs, chin, facial contouring, dimple surgery removal, lip filler, shoulder filler.
That's gotta be so sad that you're so unhappy with your
Yep.
appearance.
That's
that you
what I
gotta
think, too.
change everything.
Neck wrinkle filler, body liposuction, stem cell injections, various skin treatments. So she doesn't regret getting plastic surgery. Well, good. If it helps her confidence, that's just a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, she doesn't look bad now.
Sorry, I was looking at a different picture.
He was looking at
You're
he was looking at the
different
before.
person.
He was like, man, she's ugly. I get it. I get it.
Oh no.
I'd have spent $300,000.
What picture were you looking at, Lunchbox?
I was in story below it, like this one. Like, what in the world is that?
God,
And
it's
I
not
was-
even the same story.
I know, but it said
What?
$200K on plastic surgery.
It was an ad.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that.
All right. You see the thing about that guy that was flying and the debris came through the window and
Yeah,
he's
the
cut him all
windshield.
up. He was all bloody as a pilot. United flight.
What?
Yeah.
No.
They said that the
The
whatever
picture was crazy. He was covered in blood.
They said whatever hit came from space.
United Airlines Boeing 737 traveling from Denver to Los Angeles was forced to divert to Salt Lake City after sustaining damage to its cockpit windshield, which the captain claimed was caused by space debris. Photos showed visible damage impact and then injury to the captain's arm. His arm was just covered in blood. It had that's crazy.
That is nuts.
It's
and
not-
it came from space?
Space.
Okay, so it doesn't have to be aliens though. It could be like,
Like
say-
Space debris.
yes, it could be a satellite.
Sure, a little rock. Something.
Well, now you're talking about like meteorites.
Wait, it could be.
Yes,
could
yes,
be.
or could. Yeah,
But
the
yeah,
problem
it's
is when I say
nuts.
stuff like that, you guys have to go cuckoo.
Well, 'cause
I'm
you're
just
like
making sure I'm not
alien.
committed to that in this. I'm saying this could be a piece of metal from a satellite that's orbiting the Earth. We have satellites everywhere up there.
Right. And you said cockpit. Is that
That's what
accurate?
I call it.
Amy?
That's what it's called.
Flight deck.
Thank you.
I don't. I'll always keep it the cockpit.
Um,
As long as I'm alive.
there's an article here that says
Cockpit it is.
it wasn't space debris that struck the United flight. It was a weather balloon.
From space.
What's a weather?
Hey, whether it's the story gets a little more like plausible, so we start to believe it a little more. When really, I'm thinking of a spaceship.
Okay, now it's
There we
aliens.
go.
Because
There
all
we
of a
go.
sudden they're like, oh no, it was not even what you thought originally. Now it's gonna be a bird tomorrow. All right, let me see if there's anything else I have here.
Scary.
I feel pretty good about all this.
So they were in the air though, right? They were flying.
Yeah, they were flying.
And that's
Yeah, that's.
That's
gotta be
scare the
surpri-
crap out of you.
Yeah.
yeah.
Friggin'
no.
pilot.
Hmm.
All right, that is it. Amy, you have anything else you want to say?
Well, now I'm worried about next time I fly. It seems like flying to me
It
gest
didn't hit anybody else in the back.
Yeah, it's just
was
a
just
a
pilot.
pilot,
You're
so
good.
I know,
fine.
but thank goodness, like the pilot could still
Well, that's why there's two.
function and land the plane. Yeah, but the windshield's totally cracked.
You
And
draw
then,
it,
and then
don't
if the
you?
air goes in, and the plane starts
Yeah.
like turning
Oh.
loops and
And
stuff.
you
know
have to
they
see
have-
the runway.
You know they have little windows that they can open up in there.
Yeah.
They can actually open up a window.
Is that like side window?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do what?
Mm-hmm. You imagine if like we had
No.
the option to open the windows
No.
up too on ours?
Oh, people would be dropping stuff out.
That's funny. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Hope you guys have a great